Alright, here I am back again. So this time I'm going to really focus in on more of the forearm kind of component. So when we think about that front rack position or push-up position, we really got to be able to get a lot of good range through that wrist. A lot of people, because that office worker is so prominent these days, we get stuck in this position. You can see that this muscle just fires up like crazy to work in that area. So we're going to get some of that stuff out of there, all those adhesions. So instead of foam roller, we're looking at the lacrosse ball this time. So with this one, what I really like to do here is kind of find a good spot where A, I can roll all the way back and forth, and then B, find pressure or a situation where I can really get good pressure. So if you look at me from the side, my weight is over top and I'm pushing down and into it. And I'm going to be rolling back and forth. Now let's say I find a good adhesion, there's one right there. I'm going to be active with it and really try and press and hold and get all that stuff out of there as I go. Moving along, I can get the bottom end as well. Does that make sense? So with that stuff, it's pretty important that we get all that stuff out of there as much as we can. Again, so we get into a better position here, better position down here, and then ultimately it's going to even give us overhead maneuverability as well. So those wrists and forearms can be really tight sometimes, and we got to get all that stuff out of there. So use that pressure, be active with the hand as you can, kind of wrenching on a little bit as you go. So then from there, once you get that done, I find that the next is also a really effective stretch. So I know you can't see my head, but that's okay, you don't need to. Everything's lined up underneath my shoulder, as you can see. I kind of start this side a bit, so as you can see I kind of start back here and I work my way back, okay? Might be enough of a stretch there. However, most of the time we can get to that 90-degree angle. I'm going to put my hand on the bottom of my wrist, down here. I'm going to slowly rotate in, move my hand up, slowly rotate again, and slowly rotate. I don't want to go up much higher than that. Now I can really get a good stretch in through here. Does that make sense? Perfect. So if you look at me from the side, at this point I'm just a little bit past parallel. Now it might take time. You might have to start here, and that's where you're adding that rotational component in. Over time we'll probably get you back around here. So good luck with that. Free up those wrists. For ultimate players, you'll probably see a lot more of a swing and snap out of your forearm, and can really help with the backhand as well. Because it's all wrist action, a lot of that spin comes off that disc, so you want to fight the wind. That's what we're talking about, is getting that wrist A moving, and then B stronger in the long run as well. So yeah, there you go, tkpt.ca. Obviously I'm working for Good Life right now as well, so, and I gotta like it. So there you go. Alright, thanks guys.